Hello friends, welcome back. And in this video I'm going to introduce you a fragrance house which is very underrated. It's a UAE based perfume house. They are not new, they are in the market for a couple of years. As per their website, they are in the business from last 20 years. But I think in the beginning they were making perfumes only for some VIP personalities, like a made to order kind of thing. But then they have started to sell their perfumes commercially. I have tried to search about this perfume house and I found not a single review on YouTube or not even in Google. So the perfume house I am talking about is Ahmed al Maghribi Perfumes. It's a UAE based perfume house and their factory is in Ajman. I will put their website link in the description box so you guys can go and check their website and their products. Most of their products are under 200 dirhams. They start from 40 to 50 dirhams, and most of their products they are between 50 to 150 dirhams. So the perfume which I'm going to review today in this episode is one of my favorite from this house, and that one is Agarwood. So let's start the review, and as always let me show you the presentation first. Mostly I don't care a lot about the boxes because you are not going to keep them always with you. Most of the time we throw them away, but in this case I love this box. This is a very beautiful and elegant box. It's very simple. You will find nothing on the sides, black, and the name of the perfume in the mid here is printed in gold and is embossed. In the back you will find some ingredients and details, and then in the bottom you will find this holographic sticker and batch code, barcode, and the production date. The texture of the box is like real agarwood, and it's raised, very rough, very beautiful and elegant box. And now let me show you the bottle, and here it is. Very nice, beautiful bottle. Nothing in the back, just the name of the perfume on the front, and that's it. The cap here is crystal looking, but it's made of plastic, and the atomizer is gold here. Nothing in the back, nothing in the sides. This bottle will remind you about number 9 bottles. So this was about the presentation, and now let's talk about the scent. So as you can see from the name, Agarwood, it's an oud based perfume. Agarwood is an English word for oud, and let's talk about the fragrance or the scent now. This is a very exotic, royal, and luxurious perfume. First thing you will get in the opening is a very high quality oud, and the oud here is not very sweet like most of the ouds available in the market. If you have ever smelled Fakat Lil Rijal, the oud used in that perfume is kind of sweet, but here it's more woody, more spicy, and it's a bit sharp. It's not that very smooth, oily kind of oud. And then in the spices, the most prominent thing which comes to my mind is nutmeg, and I think little bit of black pepper, and then a very beautiful note of tea. The tea note is very beautifully used here. It's not very overwhelming or not very prominent, but it's holding all the other notes together, and it's giving you a very nice and beautiful touch. You will also get very light florals in the background, and then you will find a very beautiful light touch of powderiness. I think it's coming from iris, but I'm not sure because it's very light in the background and no notes breakdown is available. This is a big problem for these perfumes, normally the Middle Eastern perfumes, that it's very difficult to find a proper notes breakdown from these houses. So this was about the opening, and then in next 30 minutes to 1 hour you will also start getting or experiencing that sweet oud notes, the sweeter version of oud. You will also start getting that from this perfume, especially on your dress. After half an hour to 1 hour until the dry down, you will get this sharp, spicy oud, woody notes with that sweet oud notes, and it's not going to change a lot, but in the dry down you will start getting musky notes. Musk is a very common material to use in all these Middle Eastern or Arabic perfume houses or the local perfume houses here in UAE. I think 95% or maybe more than 95% of their perfumes have musk in base. So the same thing here, along with oud, you will get musk in the dry down. You will also find very beautiful citrus and ginger in the top, very light and faded. But to experience that, you have to give this perfume proper wearings. I think in your 6th or 7th wearing, you will start getting that very light, airy, citrusy and ginger notes. So this was about the fragrance, and now let me tell you something. When you smell this perfume, it will remind you some very famous and expensive perfumes available in the market. The first perfume which came to my mind as soon as I smelled this perfume is from the house of Rassasi, from their Buruz series. It's Asrar Indonesia. This is very similar to Asrar Indonesia. I can say around 85 to 90% similar. Of course, there are some differences between Buruz, Asrar Indonesia from the house of Rassasi, and Agarwood from the house of Ahmed al Maghribi Perfumes, and these differences I'm going to tell you now. For me, the main difference between these two perfumes are how these perfumes develop on your skin or how they change. Buruz, Asrar Indonesia changes a lot. From the opening towards the dry down, it changes a lot. On the other hand, this perfume, Agarwood, is not going to change that much, but still it's very close. So now let's talk about the performance. I have tried Buruz Asrar Indonesia in the stores of Rassasi so many times, I think more than 10 times, and I have sprayed it on my skin, on my shirt, and I spray it heavily. You know, like all these salespersons in these shops, they know me very well because I am the regular customer and I am buying a lot of perfumes from them. So most of the people in these stores like Ajmal, Rassasi, Nabil, they are like my friends. They know me well. So whenever I go there and if I need to test any perfumes, they give me a free hand to spray it as I like. So I have tested Buruz Asrar Indonesia, and as per my experience, because I have heard some people are saying they are very long lasting, it will stay on your skin for more than 12 hours or maybe for more than 1 day. But as per my experience, and it's not a single wearing, as I have told you, I've tested that perfume more than 10 times and with a lot of sprays. So with me, it stays on my skin or on my clothes around 8 to 10 hours, and after that it becomes like a skin scent, or it almost faded away. You have to sniff it very closely to your skin or on your shirt to feel it. So comparing Buruz Asrar Indonesia and Agarwood, performance wise, for me they are almost the same. There is not that much difference. Maybe there will be a difference of half an hour to 1 hour. So the total longevity which I can get from Agarwood is around 8 to 10 hours easily on my dress. On my skin, it goes very well for like 5 to 6 hours. And if I talk about projection and sillage, it gives you a very good and nice sillage for 2 to 2.5 hours. And even after that, you will keep getting the whiffs of this perfume. So I can say 5 hours of solid performance and a total longevity of around 8 to 10 hours. So this is about the performance. And now let's talk about gender. This perfume, even if it's Asrar Indonesia or Agarwood, they are unisex. But because these are oud-based perfumes and it's spicy, so I think it will suit more to men. And even women, they can try it. There is nothing wrong in it. But as per my opinion, it will work well with gents. This perfume, I can say, will be very good for the people with the age of 25 plus, and these people, they must have a little bit mature taste. This is not for the beginners, or if you are a person who like a lot of designer fragrances. This is something exotic, something unique, so you must test this perfume if you are that kind of person. So a little bit mature people, they can go with it. With the age of 25 plus, they are gonna love it. And now let's talk about season. For me, I can wear it all year around, even in the summers. Though it's a oud-based perfume, but believe me, because of this sharpness and a little bit of the spiciness, this is not very dense or heavy. This perfume is going to give you a very bright and opulent feel. So I can pull it off all year around, but if you are living in a very hot area, or if you don't have facilities like air conditions in your homes or in your offices, you can just avoid it in a very hot summer days. Other than that, you can wear it easily in fall. In fall, it will give you a magical experience. So in fall, winters, spring. In spring, if you want, you can avoid this, because in spring you have a lot of other good options to rock on. So this is about the season. And if we talk about the occasion, this is a very versatile perfume. You can use it wherever you want. In weddings, in your office, this can be your daily scent. Even though it's a oud-based fragrance, but it's not annoying. It's not going to annoy people around you. Out of 100%, 70% people are going to love it. Maybe 25 to 30% people that are not going to like it. But majority of the people are going to love this perfume. This is a perfume which is going to give you a very VIP kind of feel, a royal kind of feel. If you are dressing up very well and you are going to a very high-class corporate meeting, or if you are going to meet some people to whom you want to impress, this is going to work with you very well. So this was about the occasion, and now let's talk about the price. And as I have told you, Borouge Asrar Indonesia is on my list from a long time. But a single bottle of Borouge Asrar Indonesia is costing me 450 dirham, and if I buy two, they are going to give me some discount around 250 dirham, I think. Still, it's not a cheap perfume, and you have to plan properly if you're going to buy that perfume. But here, in this case, this is a 75 ml EDP concentration, and the price of this perfume is only 100 dirham. And for me, in my opinion, this is value for money, a very good scent, and I'm very happy with my purchase. That was about Agarwood from the house of Ahmed al Maghribi. I hope you like this video. Until the next video, take care and bye.